Hello everyone, today I'm going to be covering my two takeaways from Module 3. My first takeaway is on Pontiac's rebellion. After the 7-Year War, Britain was removing French colonists from Canada, Spaniards from Florida, and dozens of Native Americans from west of the Appalachians. General Amherst didn't think that they had to purchase Native friendship with presents, subsidized trade, or sponsored diplomatic ceremonies. But knowledgeable colonists insisted that this was the way to go. He actually says, when men of war race so ever behave ill, they must be punished, not bribed. Essentially, natives had to learn who the new masters of the land were. Now, this sore winner attitude made Native Americans anxious because they already had so many issues. They lost men in the war, their crops had failed, if not destroyed, and their villages and towns were burned down. This is when we introduced the Delaware holy man, Neolin, the God Whisperer. Neolin told his followers that he talked to God, or the Master of Life. He told them that the Master of Life has said to drive the British out. He tells them, declare war, drive them out to where they came from, to the lands that I had already created for them. He tells them that he has no love for them, that the British don't know who he is, and that they're his enemies. Amongst the people listening was a very charismatic and tactically gifted Ottawa chief, Pontiac. And our boy Pontiac ate it all up, and he ran with it. Being tactically gifted, Pontiac organized attacks on British forts. He teamed up with people like the Mingos, the Wyandots, and the Shawnees. And they managed to capture every British fort west of Detroit. Colonial settlements in that country also got attacked. Everything from Pennsylvania to Virginia. General Amherst was not happy. He authorized gifting the Native Americans blankets that were infected with smallpox. And we already know what smallpox does to Native Americans. Now, my second takeaway is on the Paxton Boys. You guys remember the Native Americans attacked Pennsylvania, and the Paxton Boys were really upset. The Paxton Boys were a group of Scotch-Irishmen that set out to purge a whole Native American colony. On December of 1763, the Paxton Boys went out to a small village of Christian Indians, where they killed the 6 Christian Indians that were in there. There were 14 Christian Native Americans that weren't, and they ran away to Lancaster. Lancaster gave them sanctuary and safety. When they found out about this, the Paxton Boys organized a mob. The Paxton Boys and the mob then forced their way into the safe house, where they found the last 14 Native Christians and massacred all of them. And honestly, don't even think the Native Christians were involved in the Pennsylvania thing. This concludes my 2 takeaways.